What's up, tubers? It's me again. Listen, you guys. This video is going to be a little bit different, okay? I know that most of the time I just shoot from the hip and I say what's on my brain and I don't bother to script or edit anything. This time I am actually going to be reading from a script, but it's my script, okay? It's my words. I don't want y'all getting confused about that. But like, look at that, bastards. He's reading from scripts now. No, it's my script. It's my words. I sound like a bit of a hick when I do these videos, and it's because I don't think about what I'm going to say. I just say what's on my brain. Okay, I don't script it out and then go back and edit anything, and I don't edit these videos either and cut parts of it out. I give you what I do. I don't know how else to put it. I give you what I do. Not everybody does that. Some of these videos that y'all are watching on YouTube of regular people like me, and they seem so witty and put together and with it in every single video, that's not the case. They're editing and scripting their videos. Some of them are even reading from scripts, and they're editing them before they put them on YouTube for you guys to see. Okay, you need to know that. They're editing the videos before you get them, before they give them to you. But I scripted this out because I had a few things I wanted to say. I didn't want to forget anything, and I wanted to word it in a way to where you guys could grasp the seriousness of the situation. So yeah, I'm going to be reading from a paper. I had that part scripted out too. I don't know why, but I did. I just wanted to write everything down. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and read from the script. Okay? I'm not going to look up or anything. I'm just going to read what I had wrote down. And I really hope that it resonates with you guys. See, I'd sit here and think about the word resonate. That's the reason I need to get my thoughts together and put them on paper. But anyway, here it goes. As this year nears its end, we all need to be aware that it's an amplified version of its beginning. A virus responsible for the deaths of 200 plus thousand people and counting, just in the United States alone. Wars being waged for profit in our name, killing innocent people in countries some of you didn't know existed. Riots in the streets, corrupt cops and right-wing lunatics gunning people down, entire species of animals eliminated from existence, massive unemployment, record numbers of people falling below the poverty line, a planet that is dying from the damage inflicted on it by its inhabitants, cruelty and hatred becoming the new normal, and to what end? Ask yourself why. Now I'll tell you why. Because of 40 years of rampant political corruption, active voter suppression, campaign ads designed to misinform and mislead an oblivious public, a small but determined population of racist, homophobic bigots that are growing not only in size but determination, and a far too ignorant public to stop the inevitable result. For those that understand and even share my concern for the current state of things, let me express to you a few things that I had on my mind. Andrew Yang correctly pointed out during one of the Democratic primary debates that Donald Trump is not the disease. He's the result of the disease. He's the result of a carefully and willfully manufactured disease. Removing Trump from the White House while being equal to rubbing medicated cream on a hemorrhoid will most definitely assist in healing this country. The actual disease still exists. If we, as an intelligent, evolved society capable of love, understanding, compassion, empathy, hope to continue and not only existing but evolving, we have no choice but to rise up. Rise up and fight for it. Fight for our survival, our constitutionally protected rights and freedoms, and send a clear message to the rich and the powerful, the bigots, the racists, homophobes, and sexists, that the heartless, twisted, despicable game they've been playing will all be over once we rise up. Killer Mike once said, how long must we wait on freedom? We are not free. A free people don't need to fear dying in the streets at the hand of a bigot. A free public don't need to fear their rights being stripped away. A free public don't have to worry about their votes being tossed aside for corrupt officials by corrupt officials. A free public don't celebrate their own oppression. A free public don't willfully support the oppressors. And a free public don't continue doing nothing in the face of fascism. We are not free. We're not free until we rise up and end the system created to inflict the maximum profit for the rich and the powerful, and the maximum damage to the rest of us. We are not free in a system that rewards hateful racists that seek to divide us for his own personal gain with the most powerful position in the world, White House. We are not free. We are not free while we live in a country that is so unequal and so unfair because it was designed to be that. We are not free while we have millions of people starving, homeless, without. We are not free while we have millions of people in prison for nonviolent drug offenses and child molesters in Washington, D.C. Free. We are not free as long as the ignorance and the failure to see the truth continues the way that it has right now. We are not free as long as we have so many millions of people that have to work 2 or 3 jobs to pay their bills. What time billionaires like Jeff Bezos make money from a pandemic. We're not free. And I want y'all to know something. I want y'all to realize something. Nationalism is not the same thing as patriotism. Nationalism is the support of a fascist dictatorial nation and its leaders, no matter what. That's nationalism. Patriotism is the love of your country and the willing to call out its failures, the willingness to admit to what needs to be repaired, and the willingness to do the work to repair it. That's patriotism. It's scary how much nationalism is going on right now, and the support of a dictatorial, hateful divider-in-chief that is trying his best to cause division for his own personal gain. That is nationalism. It's scary and concerning to watch how many people are completely oblivious to the corruption that's going on in Washington, D.C., to the corruption that's going on in the state capitals. It's scary and it's concerning to see how many people are actually so uneducated and so ignorant to the true meaning of movements like Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is a movement for equality and against racial injustice and police brutality and bigotry and people being murdered in the streets, shot by cops and lunatics just for being black. Black Lives Matter is a movement that is important, but so many people calling it terrorism, that's scary. That level of ignorance is really scary. I've said it a couple of times. The ignorance in this country is a big problem. It's a huge problem. As a matter of fact, it's a problem that has problems stemming from it. And I don't know how else to stress this to you guys, how serious this is. I know people that don't watch the news because they don't have TV. They watch Netflix or whatever. But they have no idea what's going on. And when I say I bring up current events, things that are going on, and they're like, what? When? Where? Y'all got to do better about knowing what's going on around you, man. For real. What the hell is your problem? Is your bubble that big, really? Do you have no clue as to what's really going on? As to what's been going on for 40 years? A system that has been rigged and gerrymandered and manufactured to benefit certain people, certain few people, at the expense of the rest. And y'all act like you have no idea that that's what's going on. It's been going on. Why do you think Richard Nixon resigned? For those of you that don't know who Richard Nixon is, go find out. Okay, I'm not going to explain that to you. That's stupid. Why do you think he resigned? It started in the 60s and the 70s. This system that we have, the result that we're living with right now, this shit started 40 years ago. It's a manufactured system. And the only way that we are going to be free of it, free of the hatred and the bigotry and the cruelty and the corruption and the inequality of money and rights for all of us, the only way we're going to be rid of all that shit is if we rise up and do something about it. I don't know what y'all are waiting for. Are you waiting for a leader? I know Bernie Sanders inspired a lot of people, including me, to fight for what we want, to fight for equality, and to fight to get rid of this manufactured, corrupt, hateful system that we have. He inspired a lot of us to do that. But you need to understand something. Bernie Sanders is not the hero. He was only the messenger. He was not the hero. You don't need a hero. We as a collective, we together are the hero. One person can't fix this shit. Y'all need to understand that. It's going to take all of us. We're going to have to come together to fix this. So I'll ask you again, what are you waiting on? Somebody please tell me, what are you waiting on?